What is going on? This is ShanGO Ray, aka Real Deal Ray, your intuition's mouthpiece. When the monkey mind wants to take over, and it is August 28th, we are officially in Virgo season. This is for the sign of Aries, okay? Fire sign of Aries. So, like, share, subscribe, and thrive. Like, share, subscribe, and thrive. Like, share, subscribe, and thrive. All right. Make this video look like it's hitchhiking. So I hope everybody was doing well. It's been a minute since I've been back in here in the cockpit. Okay. And yeah, basically lots been going on. If you are doing your own spiritual work and you want that edge and you want to be a part of something that allows you to still have your solidarity, your sovereignty as your own, doing what you're doing, but yet still have benefits of a group collective of magical energy that is compounding exponentially, then you want to check out that 555 Juju crew, okay? That's what you want to do, all right? You can go to my site. It says it right there at the top in the menu bar. It's very self-explanatory. That's if you're doing your own spiritual work, you're on your own spiritual path. If not, then forget about it, okay? Because it ain't going to do shit for you just to join, like, in and of itself, all right? So, this is what we're going to do here for Aries is we are going to do a forecast, okay? Usually I kind of go what was happening was now, and then where is your greatest points of leverage, which is cool. Shout out to me for doing that. But this time we're going to briefly just see what's going on now, and then some of the futuristic timelines that some of you will be experiencing in the next 4 to 6 weeks, tops. Maybe sooner. Yeah, shout out to Lola. She's the one who I seen this. I'm like, yo, I have to get it. I got to. Sorry, but um, okay. So without further to do, let's see what's going on for all the Aries. So this is a general reading, whether Aries is your sun, moon, rising, whatever you want to call it. Now, do me a favor with that hot ass fire breath, okay? Go on and give this head some head, blow on it, complete the psychic connection. I say, good, thank you. Okay, so we just had a full moon too, so I hope y'all is good on the full moon. Sometimes people's energies are kind of whack, so we're gonna or awry, I say. So let's see what's happening. All right. Remember, it's a forecast, so Aries, what's going on with the Aries? So, in the meantime, let's just look and see what's just briefly touch on the present, okay? You know, okay, so let me see if you can even see that. So, for some of you Aries, we do have an issue with a troublemaker, okay? There's somebody who is a troublemaker amongst your midst. Now, this person is also causing additional trouble by talking shit, okay? This person may have even stole from you, stole something, whether it's money or a lover or some other thing that um this is not good news, okay? So this is what has been happening recently, okay? You've been dealing with this now. Of course, there's another demographic where um some of you Aries are being the troublemaker, okay? And then, of course, there's a third category, which is that it's a combination of both. Yeah, you're dealing with a troublemaker, but now you don't let that infect who you are. So you have also indulged. You also jumped in the pig pen in the mud too. You know what I'm saying? As Jay Prince said. So I definitely see that there's somebody that you definitely need to keep your motherfucking eye on. Despite all of this, I do also feel too that in some ways though you guys still have managed to go to another level emotionally, okay? Now this could also be about something that you're doing, Okay, this can also be, especially within, and some of you actually are going to be moving in together. You guys have been talking plans about moving in together, like kind of make it solidifying, making it like a household anyway. Okay, so despite the troublemaker, I do see that there is, some good progression here, especially emotionally. Now, this can also be moving to another level emotionally about something that you're very passionate about that you've been starting or whatnot. Okay, um, there is also some of you Aries who have dealt with a an ending of work, if you will. Okay, an ending of work. For some, there may even, you know what, there's somebody else out there too. It's not necessarily like a job, but it's like something that you were doing. I don't know if you were volunteering. I don't know if I don't know exactly what it is, but it came to an end. It came to an end, I'll say that. Okay, so let's move on from this. All right, this, like I said, I'm just briefly touching on this. All right, so let's now look and see some of the future here. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on with some of the future happenings, events, circumstances, transpirations, okay, that transpire. And you heard it here first. All right. Make sure this is not close to my nose. All right, good. Okay, so future timelines for Aries. 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 Once again, dead center. Okay, dead center. Now, you see me doing three lines. This is actually three different timelines that could be experienced. Some of you are going to have a mix of these or something. But look what's in the center. Once again, this troublemaker. Yeah, he ain't done. She ain't done. All right. And what's also coming back? Oh, guard your emotions, because you see, I don't know if you can see, but yeah, see that grim, the grim, he's upside down, therefore saying how this card is reversed. Okay, all right. Now, um I'm going to start here, which is the more nearer future. Okay, um and this is something too that was started. Okay, this could be a relationship. This could be something that you started, or you are starting, or were starting, um, or you are starting now. It could be a relationship. Oh, I'm talking to this person. Oh, they seem like they might be the one. Ace is the one, right? And all that shit. But guess what? It is reversed. So it means that's what that means. It means it ain't gonna happen. So much like one of the earlier space shuttle or rocket ships when it was about to take off and it's like, that's excuse me, that's going to be what's happening for those of you who that applies to. Now, there also may seem to be a disruption in the force as far as finances goes. Okay, whether that means shakily coming in, seems choppy, but I'm gonna tell you also what's going on with this here too. Whatever your situation is, okay, whatever you got going on, this card is always coming up too, because it's reminded me to remind you that you got more work to do internally. It's the hardest work to do. It's the whittling away of the bullshit and coming to a precise point as far as excuse me, I'm sorry about the coughing on the thing. As far as um what the fuck do you really want and why? This is the what and the why card. Actually, yeah, the what and the why, pretty much. Okay. And when you don't have this, things can start to seem unstable. When you have these two components within, then you will find that you can move mountains. You can do so much more. Okay. And I know you Aries like to jump from project to project sometimes. Sometimes you get antsy, sometimes you get bored. You guys are very much so the doers of the zodiac, in my opinion. And right now, it's not a question, it's not about the question of whether or not you're a doer, because you definitely are a doer. It's just what are you doing? And some actions are not going to be as productive. So I do see you coming to that crossroads where you have to stop yourself and think. Okay. Sometimes we get too much into the doing and we don't think enough. So, um, and I see also that some of you applied for some type of a job or something like that, and it looked like maybe you might have went even you are going to go on an interview or something like that, but it's not going to pan out. Okay, at least there. That doesn't mean it's not going to anywhere. I'm just saying there was something you had on the line. All right, there was something you had on the line. So also Aries, I see several things popping up here for some of you Aries. On one note, and for one demographic of Aries, I do see either I see a motherly energy. Okay, so basically what I'm seeing here is a problem with a motherly energy, whether that be a fight, disagreement, some type of blowout. Okay, now if it's not your biological mother, it could be with a motherly energy, someone who is like a mother. And or especially, I need to say this for some of you males out there, with your children's mother or your child's mother. Okay, like shit going left all bad, left all bad, left all bad. Okay, so that there is a strong probability for that. So I do want to caution you. Okay, there is also another Aries that I need to speak to, who, whether you knew you was pregnant or not, it's not coming to term. Okay, it's not coming to term. Now, once again, this troublemaker makes its way back onto the scene. Okay, this troublemaker backs its way onto the scene, and I really feel a strong energy of thievery here. Okay, so this person basically wants what you got. All right, wants what the fuck you got. Now I do feel also you want to definitely be careful in the next 3 weeks because of theft. So this is an energy. Okay, now yes, when I refer to it, I'm referring to it as this person, this troublemaker, and you know who that is. But I'm also just speaking of in general. Okay, at this particular time, I really feel about 3 weeks from now, you want to just be careful. Maybe park your car somewhere else. Because I feel like, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, I'm a straight shooter, right? So um, someone's gonna get their shit. So you're gonna get your car broken into, or your car stolen, or your house broken into, or apartment, or whatever it is. But your shit's getting stolen. Okay, now you may be able to get it back. Okay, you may be able to get it back, but like I said, it's not it can be altered. Okay, it can be altered. So I want to implore you to please, be very careful with your belongings. Okay, and also even with your credit cards. Okay, even also with your credit cards, you want to be careful where you are shopping. Be careful of some of these apps, especially the ones that go into China and all that shit like that, because motherfuckers are getting got like you wouldn't believe. So please be careful. All right, somebody else that just came through right now, because somebody's gonna get got on the credit, on the plastic. Okay, they're gonna get got on the plastic, so you want to be careful. Also, there is a great propensity for you to be overindulging in shit, also to compensate for certain emotional things that you've been feeling. Some of it is boredom. All right, some of it's boredom, but there is some pain still that you have not resolved within yourself, or some hurt, I should say. And to compensate for that, I do see way too much drinking. Okay, which is about in the 3 to 4 week area. Way too much drinking, maybe even chopping up some rails, some coke, or whatever, or that lean, or it's almost impossible to overdo it on the weed. But if weed makes you lazy and you smoke a lot of weed day in and day out and you really don't do shit, then in that way, yes, it's fucking affecting you. Okay, it's not like you're going to die from it, but in and of itself, it might be, oh, it's natural and all this shit, but the effect it is having is not cool. So please, you want to be overindulgence, as well as also fucking some dirty sock or dirty dick niggas. You know what I'm saying? I say sock because you ladies got that love sock. You know what I mean? I like to, yeah, yeah. Well, okay. So anyways, hey, um there is an opportunity. See, if you keep your shit clean, okay, where you keep your head clean, all right, there is a way where you can start to divide certain things. It's actually a good division. Actually, it's more like a partnership. Okay, so you might end up. I feel like some of you Aries are going to end up clicking up to do something, clicking up with somebody to do something, to get some money. All right, to get some money. So I definitely feel that's you will know too this person, because it's like the way it's going to happen is going to be very synchronistically laced. Okay, so it's not going to be too much to question. You're not going to be, is this the one he was talking about or not? Well, no, you'll know, and you'll feel the rapport and recipe. You're going to want to get into. It's going. You're going to feel more inspired to do something, even if it's the side thing, and you got both of you working on it. Just make sure you cross your T's and dot your I's. Okay. Now, this is interesting though. Yeah, this is very interesting. Okay. I do want to caution some of you. Okay. Okay, this is the Eight of Clubs. So, first of all, some of you are going to be coming up against some of your old beliefs, some of your old bullshit that you had locked away. Okay. They're going to resurface again, because why? Because you're going to want to be moving up to that next level. You're going to be doing the Judge and Wheezy. You're going to be wanting to moving on up. you know and anytime you want to transition dimensions, uh, you know realities, whatever you want to call them, you're going to have the first thing that's going to offer you resistance is your current belief systems, because by nature they must reinforce themselves, or else how would you have a any type of experience? Reality would be like a dream. There would be no continuity. There'd be nothing. It'd just be like all over the place. So that's why you have to have these belief systems. But another thing is too, please be careful, because I do feel like sometimes some of you Aries, especially um, depending on the situation, you might be prone to get manipulated. Okay, I do feel there is a possibility of some manipulation. I don't feel it's necessarily coming from this partnership, but I do feel like it's coming in some form of fashion. Could be in the realm of home or the realm of relationships. Okay, but you got something to say, and you also need to say it, and you've not been saying it. Okay, that's another thing coming through with this. Okay, a lot of shit comes through from one card. So you have a lot of stuff that you need to get out. Okay, so you need to get to it. You've been letting yourself get distracted. Okay, you've been just doing, and not strategically doing. There's a very big difference. Okay, so that has been your Shangodiac. All right, for Aries. I love my Aries. All right, all the Aries, especially the sexy lady Aries. Okay, uh, love the lady Rams, baby. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So if any of this really resonated with you, you can always get your own personal psychic email reading. Okay, and or book a consultation session with me if you just want a reading, a hour-long reading consultation. Book that. If you're interested in ritual or spell work, you could also book that. And let me say this one more time: the ritual and spell work button is not for people who just want to talk or have readings. Okay, it's for people who know that they want some type of ritual, magic, or spell work. So when you book that session, you will get an email asking me, okay, what kind of ritual spell work are you looking for? Because if not, we will refund you your thing, because that's not what that's about. Okay, if you want to just have a conversation, a consultation slash reading, there's two ways to go about it. Okay, you can either submit a callback request in which I will call you back. That's on my site, or you can book an hour-long consultation. It's plain as that's it. Those are the options, man. Ain't much to say after that. And or you can get a psychic email reading. So, however you feel that you really want to do it now, proceed. Okay. But other than that, much love to y'all. You know I love ya. All right. I love y'all. And we're coming back with somebody. I don't know who else, but I gotta draw some cards now. All right. Peace and blessings to you.